copyright notices. If you wish to read, pause the video. The original videos are linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then, so in this one what you're going to be looking at is a Mr. G video. If you haven't heard of him, go and check him out. It's pretty decent. But in this one you're going to see two completely different reactions in the exact same video by the exact same company, but different parts or different people in the company. We'll just get straight into it and start watching it.
Go all the way down to where the yellow lines stop. So there we go. It's huge, and down there says no pedestrians. Let's come back up here. Spirotech, caution, do not climb. I'm just doing a little video. I can't hear you from up there. I don't need it. Just don't need to have permission, do you? I'm not coming onto your grounds. I'm not coming on the grounds. Hello. Member of the public.
Doing what?
Doing what? Filming.
Why?
Can you keep a bit of a distance?
No, I want to know why you're filming along his
Yeah, but I have anxiety, so can you keep a bit of distance?
Could you tell me what you're filming for, please?
Just doing a little video on the place.
Why?
For my YouTube channel.
Why though? Please explain why.
Because I'm just doing a video.
So I do think Mr. G is being very polite. He's told this guy what's come out exactly what he is doing, making a video, and what is making a video for YouTube. The purpose of him making that video has got nothing to do with you. He's told you what he's doing and why he's doing it. That should be enough. For anybody which has been around or seen any sort of videos on this sort of topic will know straight away. He's already announced exactly what he's doing and why he's doing it. So that should be the end of it, really, this interaction. But it's not.
Don't have to explain.
You do?
I don't.
This is private property.
Maintained by the council.
You've been up here.
Yeah, but this is maintained by the council.
You've been up there though.
Yeah, but this
you're filming
council
you're filming
road.
private property at the moment.
Yeah, but this is. It doesn't matter. If I'm on public.
Have you got permission to film around these premises?
Don't need to.
Why don't you?
Well, there's no law saying I can.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm requesting you don't film anymore around these premises for site security.
Who are you?
Doesn't matter who I am.
And you wanted information from me, but you're not going to give.
Because I work
Come on.
here. This is my place of
Yeah.
employment. I'm asking you.
But you wanted information from me.
Yes, exactly.
But I can't get none from you. It's not a fair conversation. It does. It's not.
Please turn that off.
Nope.
Why?
Because I'll keep it on.
Right. Can we just film things a moment, please?
Okay, so you don't have to explain your actions to anybody, not even the police. You do not have to explain your actions to anybody. There is no law stopping you from recording in public. None whatsoever. In actual fact, you've got a human right to do it, and it's Article 10 of the Human Rights Act, freedom of expression. And it clearly states in there, for news gathering purposes, this basically could be news gathering. He is publishing it online. Mr. G is not monetized, so he's not gaining anything from it. So far, this instinct, this guy's completely wrong. Secondly, you can record anything you can see from a public place. Yes, anything you can see from a public place, because you cannot trespass the eyes. So if the eyes can see it, you can clearly record it. So this guy's wrong again. But this is where it's going to get a little bit weird, because you will just get into it and see.
Just remember, if they do, they are under GDPR.
So are you.
No, I'm not. I'm not under. I'm not a company. I'm not a company.
No, but you're not explaining who you are.
I just said I'm a member of public.
Your reasons for filming.
I'm doing a video.
I'm just asking your reasons.
I will be asking for a copy of that under an SAR request. Okay.
We're asking you.
I'm just talking up with me.
Why you're filming our premises?
I've just told you. I'm doing a video for YouTube.
Reason? For what purpose?
Okay, then, so GDPR. GDPR applies to processing carried out by organisations operating within the UK. It also applies to organisations outside of the UK that offers goods or services to individuals in the UK. So he is sort of correct there. GDPR is covered under the Data Protection Act of 2018. So he is sort of correct there. But there's a key part of this which does make a big difference with if she's acting within her official duty while she's at work, which it does seem she is in work hours, to when she's not, because if she's not in work hours, she is then just a member of the public, which GDPR would not apply to her at that moment in time. So the moment in time and whether she's acting within a duty at work or not makes a big difference to GDPR.
For my viewers to see.
For what purpose, sir?
I'm getting a bit of information. I just want to know.
No,
I'm
I just wanna know
interested.
for what benefit?
I'm interested.
For what benefit?
There's no benefit.
Okay.
I don't get paid for
I
it.
don't want any of this filming down here. Certainly film the front. Don't have
Do
any-
you realise this is Council Road?
Yes, yeah, I know what this
So
is.
it's
I-
maintained by the public, yeah?
Correct.
So I can be on here. I can
I'm
film.
asking you,
I can film anything.
please listen.
That what I'm still talking though.
I don't want you filming and going beyond the tarmac area.
I won't be. I know where I can go
So
up
I
to the
don't want-
line.
Okay.
I know where I can go.
Please don't film anything else for our security and for our customers and for the general public as well.
Is the place secure though?
It is secure.
So what's the
don't-
security can't be bad then, can it? If the place is secure, why are you worried about the security?
That's not under debate. What I'm asking you for the security of our products and our customers, I don't want you filming any of our equipment we have in our. On our
So what about? Can I just say something? What about Google Earth and Google Street Car?
So still, this person hasn't identified himself. He could just be a complete random stranger and is requesting him not to film this or film that. Again, as we've already established, you can film anything you can see in a public place. You can ask, but he is going to politely decline. And there's not much more you can do about that, unfortunately.
They took photos,
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a problem with those
but there you go.
because they're not zooming in onto our.
Actually, they do. If you go onto Google Earth, you can actually zoom in everywhere.
to a certain limit.
Yeah, but you still zoom in.
To a certain.
What if I had a drone?
Yeah. To a certain limit. So what I'm asking you is, you stand here at the moment. I don't want you going beyond.
I'm not going to go beyond that line.
premises.
I'll work with you. I'm
Okay.
not going to go beyond that line. Don't worry.
That's it.
But
okay?
because I'm on council and land
Yeah,
and it's maintained by the
yeah.
public, I can be on this road.
I'm
That's
not-
what I'm trying to say.
not disputing that.
But-
But what I'm asking you is not to film beyond what is public land. Okay? Otherwise, this
So
the
what?
rest of it is
So
private.
what about your eyes? If this is council, public, and I'm looking over there, what about that? That's private. Yeah, but that's private.
It's visible from the
Yours
front.
is private.
Don't have an issue with that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I don't.
A camera's
but
no
what
different.
What I'm saying to you is, I don't want you filming beyond what is public access. Anything that's going onto our property, I have an issue with.
Yeah, but the camera's not going onto your property.
That's what I'm saying to you, that I don't want that happening. Otherwise, I have an issue, and I will be calling the law on that. Then.
Oh, you do that
Okay.
because they'll be the
But-
same thing. They'll tell you I'm not
Yeah,
doing
so
nothing
As
wrong.
long as you listen to what I'm saying,
The police will tell you I'm not doing nothing wrong.
as long as you listen to what I'm saying,
I
you
am
don't have an
listening.
issue.
I am listening,
Okay.
but you do realise if I can see anything from public land, I can film it.
Yeah. I don't have.
So that means I can still film your
Yeah.
copy.
But not on our land.
I'm not going on your land.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
Yeah.
going on your
Okay,
land.
well,
I'm saying to the.
So you carry on.
I'm sticking to pass and the
You
road.
carry on, and we'll be watching you on our CCTV as well.
That's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Absolutely fine. But I'll be.
Just don't go on our
Yeah.
land.
But I'll be sticking to the road or the path.
Okay?
That is
And-
all I'm
and for
saying.
What reason again? What's your YouTube channel?
It's just one at a time, please.
Okay, so he is sort of getting to where he needs to be now. After, 2 minutes of trying to struggle to say, do not come on our property and film. You can stay on the public property and film. He finally got them words out. So he already said this right at the beginning. He's got basically not as many words. Basically said he's got no interest in going onto your property to film. He's going to stick to public property. He said that not like that, but he basically said that in fewer words.
Answer this gentleman first, yeah? Because he spoke first and then you. I'm doing it for a video, for YouTube, for my viewers.
And what YouTube channel is that?
You've been a bit abrupt with me though, ain't you? So I don't want to be giving it.
Yeah, well, I'm asking a civil question since you're filming our premises. I don't see why that is an issue.
You'll see it on you'll see it online in about a week's time. So.
And for what purpose, sir?
It's just for public information.
Okay, and what's the channel?
Again, you'll see that on.
Why won't you disclose
Because
that?
I don't want to be doing anything like giving my name out yet.
Why?
Because I want to actually have a chance to put it on the platform before
Why
you
don't
guys
see
do
why-
anything.
Why secrecy now?
Huh?
You want to film our things, but you won't disclose who you are.
I just said I'm a YouTuber and a member of the public.
You won't
I don't
disclose
have.
who you are.
If I don't have to.
Well, you're going to put it on for public view,
Mm.
but you don't want to disclose who you are at this moment in time.
No, I don't have to
But
do
when
that.
it goes onto YouTube, you will.
Well, you'll know because of the.
Seems very secretive, doesn't it?
No, I'm just trying to keep my information
It's
private.
not secretive.
But then you wouldn't give me anything of you. So you've been
I'm
secretive.
an employee of Countryside Foods.
Yeah, but you wouldn't tell me who you were.
Doesn't matter. I'm
Well,
an
there you go.
employee of Countryside
So-
Foods.
But that's what I'm
What
saying.
that-
You're being
what that makes
secretive.
you is that you're a YouTuber. That's all. But no, you're not going to tell us who you are and what your channel is.
Yeah, but I don't have to.
Not
That's
saying-
what I'm saying.
I'm not saying what you have to do. I'm just asking you, and I don't understand why it's such a secret. But obviously, you're not going to tell us your YouTube channel.
I'll
or
do
any
you.
of the
I'll,
details.
So again, getting his personal information is irrelevant in here, and he don't have to give you his YouTube channel at all. Just because you want it and you don't like his answers, it doesn't mean he has to give you anything. Secondly, he is in no way being secretive. He's told you exactly what he's doing, recording, and where it's going. How is that being secretive just because he doesn't want to give you any more information than that? You didn't even say who you was. You've just turned up in your little blue shirt with your little badge on, thinking that you can tell people not to record this, not to do that. Well, ask him. You told him first, then you asked him not to. But yeah, he's been more open than you have so far.
all right, I'll do your deal. I'll tell you as long as they delete that video because they are under GDPR. Otherwise, I will be requesting.
Filming somebody in public, same
Yeah.
exactly, same as you are.
But you're working at the company.
So, got no details on it.
But they're still.
Leave it at that, but just don't want it going onto our premises.
I'm not going to go on your premises. Don't worry.
Well, you'd think that's the end of the interaction, wouldn't you? Well, you are wrong. It's gonna get... well, the interaction's gonna get better from here. I don't want to interrupt the next interaction that much at all, so I might just play the whole thing through and then have my opinion at the end. Or I might stop it halfway and then have a little bit of an interaction, depending on my opinion, depending on how things are going.
If what you're doing doesn't have any implication, why is it that you can't reveal your identity?
Because I like to keep myself private.
But what happens if we have any problem tomorrow concerning your filming? I mean,
That wouldn't be nothing to do with me because the video won't go on until a week's time.
No, but you know,
So that won't. If anything happens, that won't be down to me because the video isn't been uploaded.
but that's what I mean.
But that'll be someone else's.
You know, as a business, you are not allowed to film the premises.
You can.
No.
You can.
You
The law, the UK law
But if
doesn't
you present
state I
yourself,
can.
If you tell them, if you came in there through the reception,
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so this is the end of the really bad interaction with people what don't know what they're talking about. Again, I don't know if you can see, but this security guard, bad looks of it, is actually filming in between his hands, if you see that. He's got his phone there. I don't know if you caught that, but he was doing that most of the way through it. He is definitely covered under GDPR because he's acting in... He is still at work and is acting within his duty of work. So GDPR definitely applies to him. But again, just because he's recording and something happens, it doesn't mean he's responsible. I have a dash cam on all my vehicles and my motorbike helmet. If I record something while driving past and that shop or whatever gets broken into or damaged or something, does that mean I'm responsible because I recorded it? No. So that logic is irrelevant.
Christ.
Sorry to scare you.
Please don't walk up to me like that. Please.
Sorry, you had your back to me. I walked down the pathway and...
Yeah, just don't announce whilst you're behind, because that scared the shite out of me.
Apologies for that. Obviously, you're probably doing YouTube or
Yeah.
whatever, I understand that.
Yeah.
You're on private property, we can't stop you filming, so there's nothing we can do. So I appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah, I have said I'll work with them. I'm not going to go past that
So I
that
was
mark,
gonna
and
say
I'm not
what-
going to go onto your land. I'm going to say to the
Absolutely,
pass
yeah.
the road, because it's all publicly funded.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's all I said, wasn't it? Didn't I say that?
You said it.
So
well, to-
I'm not.
on this
I'll work with
occasion-
you.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Do you know what I mean? I'm not one to not.
Absolutely. So he's right in what he says. You know, it's public property. We can't stop him from filming, as long as he respects our boundaries in
Exactly,
terms
that's
of
what I'm
the
saying.
driveway and the curb in there is then private property.
Yeah, I understand
so
that.
That's fine.
Obviously, I know the boundaries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know what I've been doing this for like a year and a bit now.
No,
I
that's
know
absolutely fine.
the
Yeah.
boundaries where to go. I check the roads and the paths before I even go anywhere
Yep,
to see if it's publicly maintained.
absolutely. Yep,
So that's why I'm on this road now.
yep.
So I'm not doing it to be belligerent. I'm not doing it
No,
to
absolutely, yeah.
annoy the hell out of you guys. I'm just saying
Yep.
I know where I'm allowed to go, where I'm not allowed to go. And to be honest, as I was saying to you, was it the manager? Yeah, as I was saying-
the other chap is our engineering manager.
What, the one with the blue shirt?
Yeah,
Yeah. As I was saying to him though, so he's saying that he didn't want me filming
yeah.
the area. Well, I said to him, if I'm on property,
You're
like
on
private property,
we can't stop you from doing that.
yeah, if I'm on like
Yeah.
private property, you can stop me
Yeah,
because it's on your land,
Yep.
evidently.
Yep.
If I'm on council,
On the council, you're absolutely
technically
fine
you
to do
can,
whatever
if
you
you
want
can
because
see,
that's-
if you can see,
Yep,
you're allowed to film
absolutely.
anything that you can see, even if it's going into private property.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? It's not. There's no law against it. And I mean, if he wants to call the police, they, no. I'm just saying, because he did say, didn't he? He might have
I
to.
watch plenty of these YouTube
Yeah.
videos to understand what's right, what's wrong, and the law
Yeah.
around.
See, this
So-
is a good reaction because he's come out nicely. Yeah. He was
And
a little.
I'm afraid-
Admit it though. He was a little bit abrupt, wasn't he?
I was gonna
He
say,
came
I'm
out.
sorry to- I'm sorry to
He
say
came
it.
out like a bulldog. What are you doing? Why are you filming? I want to know. But when I asked him stuff,
Yeah.
he wouldn't let me have anything. So I gave him a little bit.
People sometimes don't understand what they can and
Yeah.
can't do, and the background of you guys and what you.
Yeah, but
And,
I'm only
yeah.
just checking the area just to make sure it's all tidy, all up to date, and
Yeah.
you know nothing's damaged, nothing's like a hazard for people
Yep.
like walking past. That's all we're doing it for.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong,
I mean,
honestly. I can assure you. I hope I've assured you.
Exactly.
But as I
This
said,
guy knows.
As I said, you're fine to do what you want as long as you're on public property and then just respect our boundaries. And
That's
you
absolutely
can't-
fine. I will always do that. I will never go onto something if I know I'm going to get into trouble.
Yep.
I mean, the only time I'd ever come onto someone's property is if I was going into the reception,
Yep.
just to say, look, I'm doing a video,
Yep.
just so you know, I'm doing a video outside, on public, blah, blah, blah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's the only time it would take 30 seconds and then I'll be straight back out.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
As long as you guys knew, then you knew.
Yep.
But because I don't want to go onto property,
Yep.
because you then could just say, oh, you're trespassing, get off, and then you won't give me a chance. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah. What I will just say is there's a lot of lorries that come up and down here.
I will be
So
careful.
Just be careful.
Yeah, I will be very careful,
We don't
don't
want you to be injured or anything while you're out here. But as I said, it's public property, so carry on.
Yeah, thank you for
No problem.
clearing this up.
All right.
Anyway,
Thank you.
cheers,
Walter.
guys. Thank you for that, mate.
Just checking any drones or anything like that, or just
No,
okay.
not yet.
Okay.
I will be probably once I get a bit more
Okay,
like
that's fine. As long
bigger
as
sort of thing. But
as long as I said, there is a pylon at the back,
yeah, I saw that.
so just be careful if you are flying
Mm.
it over. Obviously, we don't want you to get struck or.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah.
generally,
I haven't got no drones yet. I am thinking about it,
As long as
but it's just waiting.
within the right license and you
Oh yeah, it'll be under the 250 sub.
250.
Yeah, so it'll be under that definitely, so I can go over and do what I need to do.
No problem.
But no, it won't be any higher than the 250.
Okay, no problem.
But,
well, I'll let you crack on with what you're doing. As I said, just respect our boundaries. We'll respect.
Not a problem, buddy.
And you're on public property, so okay.
Thank you very much. Right, thank you. Take care.
Where will I find your YouTube video then?
See, now that's what I was waiting for, because
The
you've
one I
been
tend to
nice.
see is
You've been nice.
Some like DJ audits.
Yep.
Uh,
AB.
possibly.
Audit in Britain.
There's a few that I've seen around, so I just.
Yeah. Mine's called Mr. G
Okay.
Audits.
Okay. Yeah.
And because you've been polite and nice,
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Okay. Yep.
He was being a bit.
I'll
I
have a
want
chat.
this, I want that.
Yeah.
You're not going to get anything from me, so I wasn't going to give him anything else.
Okay.
I just told him I'm a YouTuber, I'm a member of the public. That's all you know. It's going on YouTube. About a week's to so time.
Yep.
That's
no
it.
problem. Right.
But yeah,
All the best.
thank you very much. Take care.
All right then. So I left the last like 5.5 minutes to play all the way through because I can't really fault it. The guy clearly watched. He said he's watched some of these videos. He's learned from these videos what is allowed and what's not allowed, which is the main purpose for most of these videos out there, most of the auditors, and that's what they are trying to achieve, to give our freedoms back, basically. A lot of the auditors out there, there's a handful out there which are not trying to do that at all. They're trying to provoke a reaction for the content, and that's it. But the pinac movement is photography is not a crime, and that's what we're trying to push out. This second guy, I honestly believe, is learned. As you can tell, he did make a mistake at the beginning saying you're on private land, but there's nothing we can do. I think what he meant to say is you're not on private land, but got a bit flustered in the moment. This interaction, the first half of it, first like 10 minutes of it or so, was absolute nonsense. The second guy what turned up was spot on. I can't fault him. And like I said, this is what the whole movement's about: educating for our rights, your rights, everybody's rights to record in public. Don't matter what you're recording, it's just the right to record. So that's what I honestly believe a lot of auditors are trying to achieve, but there's a lot out there which are not trying to achieve that at all. I've already said that. Yeah, it does damage the movement for those ones what are not out there trying to achieve that. But this is just my opinion, and everything I said through the video is just my opinion. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video. It does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.